Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. How's everyone doing today? Yesterday was a good day, but pretty slow. Pretty slow day yesterday. Would you say AUDUSD broke? No, maybe I can't say that it broke. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, we're still at support. We are getting rejected from the zone here. So we're in between two zones right now. We're in between two zones. Let's wait and see. I'm good guys. Thank you. Yesterday I didn't take any trades after that UJ small loss. Personally, I didn't see any good setups. Yes, Aussie dollar needs to break below this 4 hour support or above this resistance, either of them. Let's see what we have. I've been trading for 4 years. Okay, here we go. So EJ broke above this 4 hour resistance and made a retest and had some continuation to the upside, but we are getting rejected. We have a small resistance up here too. EJ has too many zones in between, so it's going to be a little bit complicated to trade it. I would like to take the retest when it happened, but it didn't happen. Let's take a look at the daily. So the daily it's still closed below the daily retest. If you can see, it got rejected and closed below. Yesterday I said that it could be a nice trade if we would enter on the retest at 125.300 400, but we had these Euro news yesterday, so we did not take the trade. We skipped it because when a retest comes from the news, it is too risky. so we didn't take it. Today, now last night the daily candle closed below and we had some continuation on the daily. But what does this mean? This means that since we closed below on the daily, we can have some continuation to the downside still. But what are we going to do here is we need to wait for a break, either to the upside or to the downside. To be honest, to the upside, I don't like it because daily is still below, and we have too many zones in between to the upside, and it's hard to decide which level do you want to take the trade because there are too many levels. See, we have so many rejection at this point here at this level, and we see that price is rejecting that level too, but we have another level here, so it is too messy and we are getting these rejections. And what I would say here is maybe I would just like a break and retest to the upside would be much better. Less zones to the downside. See, to the upside we have so many zones in between, but to the downside we have a clear path here all the way down to 124.800, no zones in between. EA, I don't see anything on EA. Let me check the 1 hour. Maybe we'll have a little break and retest here, but we'll see. For now, there's no trade. And I see that some of you took sells on USD JPY. Is it a good break and retest? I think it is a good one, not bad. We had some plenty rejections at this level, so it made sense. We had this bearish candle, only that it didn't come right away, even though I'll probably enter at this candle, but came back again to make that retest and continuation. Now maybe we'll have a break and retest to the downside. So we'll wait and see. For now, I think this was the break and retest that happened here. So let's wait. Let's wait and see. You didn't send YouTube link on your public channel. I don't think it matters. But I'll send it. Okay, I'll get to your charts, but first I have to look at mine. So don't worry, I'll come back to your charts. USD CAD. USD CAD should continue up. I really didn't expect this big rejection, this big drop from yesterday, but it did happen. So what I would do here is maybe I'll wait for price to push and break this small minor zone here, and we could enter on the retest. It didn't make sense to come all the way down and break this support, so I think we could have some continuation on the daily. So it looks like the level I'm waiting for a break is a daily level. Interesting. But could that be a daily retest? That could be a daily retest. So the previous candle closed without a bottom wick, which means nothing, but it means something. It means that momentum was pretty strong yesterday. We had a huge drop. So I wouldn't take sells. Why? Because we are coming from the support. We are coming from a daily support, and we are coming to the next resistance here. So what I would like here is a break above, a retest on lower time frames, and some continuation to the upside. Other than that, maybe a break below this support. So we are in between these two zones now. I'm gonna have to wait. GBP USD. Probably it's gonna. What's gonna happen here? So 2 days ago we broke this support on the daily, and yesterday we came all the way up. We got rejected first, second time also rejecting again. What would be the best trade here is, because technically we should continue to the downside still, so the best would be we want a break below this, and we can enter on the retest and expect some continuation to the downside. So I'm only gonna look for sells here on GBPUSD. So Aus dollar still the same. Probably next hour it's gonna be pretty important, because it's gonna give us some good setups. GJ is pretty much the same as GU. We broke this support on the daily, got rejected once, twice, and I think we should have some continuation, but we need more confirmation, just like we need on GBP USD. Since we created a minor zone here, we don't want to take sells from the top because it wouldn't be safe. But it would be safe when we break this minor zone and we can enter on the retest. This has happened before, and we can expect the same thing again. Would you take the first daily retest, which happened already, or is that too risky? GJ, I think it was affected by the news yesterday, so if it's by the news, I wouldn't take it. But I would take it in normal conditions. Why not? Because it was a clear setup. CAD JPY. CAD JPY yesterday, what a nice break and retest. Huge pullback yesterday, and today looks like we've made a small consolidation box here, and we might have a break to the downside. Also, we are rejecting resistance. Next zone looks like it's in only 10 pips away, so I'm gonna skip this. Euro NZD. Wow, nice break and retest yesterday, which we missed. Can this be a daily retest? Yes, it can. But it's also a rejection from daily support. No trade here either. We need to wait for a break above maybe, then a retest so we can enter some longs. Okay, so the best setup here would be GU. If it gives us the chance, it would be the best setup. Other than that, I don't think in this hour we have anything good happening. Now let's take a look at some charts here. The V configuration sometimes indicates a false breakout. At this point I closed the previous short. Here I open a long trade. Break the triangle and retest. Okay. Trade long close, recovered loss. Okay, Herman, good one. Good one, congrats. You made the loss back, that's great. Good explanation too. I don't trade CAD CHF, but looks like it has a nice setup. I'm just gonna go through it and Let's check the 4 hour. Yeah, the setup is pretty good. That's for sure. I would wait for for the 4 hour to break in this setup. If the 4 hour breaks here, that would be a very good confirmation. We'll wait for this. Why not? EJ. EJ still the same. EJ, GJ, and GU has the same setup, almost the same. They're all at the same stop. They're all daily retests, and we are waiting for them to break some minor zones so we can have some continuation. I bought soft FOREX yesterday. Looking forward to backtesting. That's great. That's great. Don't forget to backtest. Backtesting is very, very important for your growth. Okay. CAT CHF is breaking for our support. What do you mean it's near 4 hours support? The thing is, you need to focus which level is better here, which level is stronger. So this is the level that we're waiting for. This one here is a minor zone in this case. So we should focus on the next target, which is this one. These are major zones comparing to the one in the middle, which is only a minor zone. So I don't think that would cause any problems for us. Your cat, 1 hour for break and retest, waiting for it. Doesn't look bad. It looks good. Your cat. See what happens with your cat. Your cat is a messy pair. But from what I can see here, this is a 4 hour level 2, so we might have a good trade later on. or maybe the next hour, who knows. Looks pretty strong resistance here. We can wait for the 4-hour to break. If it does, would be pretty good. I don't really like your cat. It's sometimes it's very volatile, sometimes it ranges a lot. It doesn't respect zones that much. USD CAD is one of my favorites. USD CAD usually doesn't disappoint me. It happens very, very rare. Okay, USD. Good, still waiting for the same thing on Aussie dollar. Waiting for a break below that, yes. We'll see. I'll focus more on the 4-hour because it's much better. UJ has too many zones in between also. We are trying to stay away from these pairs that have too many zones, because we go to USD CAD, it's much more cleaner. We break this resistance, we go all the way up to the next one. Easy. Not too much traffic on the left, but these pairs have too much traffic, like UJ, EJ, EuroCAD, too much traffic. They're not very volatile, but when you have too many zones in between, you can expect fake outs from that pair. NZUSD the same thing. I'm switching through these pairs and all I see is the same thing on all of them. They all look the same today because they moved in correlation yesterday. No, We just need to focus on Aussie dollar can give us a nice one. GBP USD can give us a nice one. But GBP USD is a little bit too far right now. The USD CAD can give us a nice one. Other pairs are very messy. Do you prefer the 4 hour? Well, when we have a 1 hour and a 4 hour breakout, that is a double confirmation for us. And of course, we'd like to have a 4 hour breakout because most of the time, 4 hour wouldn't disappoint us. We know from the previous experience. Do you think Aussie dollar is a bit messy? No, I don't think so. Aussie dollar is pretty good. It's clean. You go on the 4 hour, you have this support here, and the next one is all the way down here. You have a very nice range to fill. 25, 30 pips. 30 pips range to fill to the downside after we break this 4 hour current support. And that's not messy at all. Do you use trend lines? No, I don't really use them because I think I don't need them. This week, personally, for me, it was very slow, except that USD CAD trade gave me 100 pips. Can't complain, but in general, it was very slow for the way I trade. Maybe for others it wasn't. It was a good week, but for me it was too slow and a very messy week with messy charts. It's just the volume is so weak. There's no volume at all. I mean, it's been here at the same spot for 10 minutes, for 20, 30 minutes. So we'll see. Let's check for news. Anthony, hello, welcome. So we have interest rate decision in 4 hours. That is gonna make some nice movement, I think. We have initial jobless claims later on USD. We have a speech, and we have another speech. So looks like today it's gonna be a busy day. A busy day today. Maybe that's why we're not having that much movement, because we're waiting for that news. Let's see, maybe USD CAD's gonna give us something at least. What percentage goal do you consider to be a good average to achieve per week or month for account growth? It's all based on what your account size is. 5% per week, it's great. That's 20% per month. And making 20% per month is a lot. Aim for 1% per day, and with consistency, you're gonna go very far. Took a sell on GBP/USD. Too risky. You should wait for the support to break. Just like we're waiting. Don't rush the trades. There's plenty of time. There's plenty of time. Don't rush to the trades. Wait for a break and you'll have a good confirmation. Frost, what time frame do you wait for a break? 1 hour or 4 hour? It depends. Just no lower than 1 hour. Only high time frames. So CAD JPY is breaking, but like we said, next support is right here. Can't risk it. What about Euro JPY? Not good yet. Needs to come and close below this 4-hour support. That would be a good confirmation. And Aussie dollar, it's not breaking down. Maybe if it does push up and closes above here, we'll consider some buys. But I wanted a close below because it's much better. It's less zones to the left. Let's wait and see. Ten minutes left. Did we miss your cat? What happened on your cat? Not taking your cat, I don't trust it that much. I'd rather wait for USD cat, but it's not moving. It's like stuck in there. If this would go bullish and close above, that would be a very strong confirmation, but it doesn't seem like we're gonna have that. What do you think about buying gold? I think gold should continue today to the upside, but I don't trade it. Gold has created small consolidation box, needs to break that for more continuation. Let's see, after this candle, this hourly close, we'll see what we can do. CAD CHF gonna give us a trade, I think. Your NZD break and retest. The next next zone is up here, so I'm gonna skip Euro NZD because, like I said before, we are in between two daily zones on Euro NZD, if I'm not wrong. Yes, so we have this resistance and this support, so we're in between. Wait for this resistance to break, and this resistance matches with a 1 hour 2, which means we need a break above this, a retest, and continuation. I think you should wait for that. So yeah, let's wait. 8 minutes left, and we'll get something here. Hopefully. CAD CHF is breaking only. USD CAD is very close, so we'll see what happens in the next 7 minutes. Let's hope we get at least a 5-6 pip breakout. That would be good for us. Okay, until the candle closes, I'll just get a coffee. I'll be back really fast. Not a good close, guys. Not a good close. I expected better, but looks like nothing happened. Only CAD CHF gave us a nice breakout. So the 4 hour is not closed yet, but I'm gonna wait for the 1 hour retest. CAD JPY, like I said, it's between two zones. We're gonna skip that. Okay, let's see what we have. This hourly close didn't bring too much to us. USD CAD didn't break above, unfortunately. Fortunately, it didn't. It just closed below. That's one thing that I hate to see. Aussie dollar, GU all closed above, no breakout. GJ still also did the same, not a breakout. CAD JPY closed below this, but it's right at support to this next support here. So if it does come for a retest, we can count that as a rejection and it's too risky. Anything else? I don't see anything else. Fortunately, the only break we have is on CAD JPY, CAD CHF. Sorry. This is what we can do here. Unfortunately, the 4 hour is not closed yet, so we're gonna have to take it on the 1 hour. And on the 1 hour, the support, we have some candles at this area, and if we want to enter, we should enter at this resistance level here on the 1 hour, even though the 4 hour is higher. But we can do here is enter our first position. GA is a volatile pair. I don't even want to look at it. So let's see the 4 hour and the 1 hour. Yeah, so on the 1 hour, this is the level, and the 4 hour, the next one. If we don't have the next the current 1 hour coming for a retest here and some continuation, then probably 4 hours is going to close. But when it comes for a retest, the chances of coming higher are there, so we can expect price to come a little higher for this retest. Don't be surprised if it comes deeper, so we'll have to wait and see. We need the retest without making the move first, because that would be done after. So we need the retest then the move, not the move first then comes for a retest, because that's always risky. GA is nothing. GA has this small consolidation box here. It's rejecting this resistance. Nothing much there. GEO, Aussie dollar both closed below, so no trade yet. Only CAD CHF made a breakout, which means that's our only trade we can take now. Welcome, Connie Reiter. Welcome. USD CAD maybe in this hour is going to break, but the previous one was not a breakout. It didn't really close above, so we need more time here. EJ almost broke to the downside, but it couldn't. AUDJPY is no trade there. The 4 hour breakout on EJ would be perfect. That's what I would like here. Okay. There's no trades today yet. There's no trades today yet. USD CAD waiting for a breakout, and here we are waiting for a retest. Stop loss 10 pips above the breakout candle when it comes. So let's wait now. If any of you is new on my channel, take some time and watch the previous webinars. All of your questions will be answered. And if you are new to Forex, take some time and go learn the basics, because if you don't know the basics, you're not going to understand what we do here. Yeah, USD CAD is going to be the trade of the day if it does give us a breakout first. If not, then I'm just going to stay away from it. In it. Phil, what did you take? USD CAD is not a breakout yet. We need to wait for price to break above 1.31650 or 660, which means we're gonna have to wait for a candle like this. Closing above. Then we can take the retest to continue up. But we need to close above this. Yeah, most of the time we have this. This is gonna be a very nice 1 hour. Then we don't get any breakouts at all. That's unfortunate. Oh, GBP CHF. I don't know about that, but I can take a look. Like I said before, I don't trust the GBP CHF. It's one of the pairs that caused me most losses before, and I decided to delete it from my list. So I see that you're focused on that small breaker retest, but for me it's not safe to trade GBP CHF. So let's see, Aussie dollar is the first or one of the pairs that can give us a breakout. GU got rejected again, did not close below. Maybe we'll have a close above, who knows. I just wanted sells better because of a daily. Daily was the reason I wanted sells, but maybe we'll have a good buy setup here, which can happen, of course. It's just I wanted to go with the daily since the daily previous one closed below. I think we should still continue down. This is the thing. If you're not able to go through these days that you don't get a chance to enter a trade and you're just there waiting and waiting for the perfect one, that's too bad, because there's always going to be times like this. You're going to be left without a trade and you have to accept that. No trade, no trade. You wait for the next day. It's not necessarily to trade every single day. Sometimes it's just you're not going to have any chance. And you have to get used to it. You have to get used to it. AUD/JPY. What about AUD/JPY? Maybe if we do break below this 4-hour support, then we might take some positions, some trades here. I think it looks pretty good. AUD/JPY. If we do close below this, we have free traffic all the way down to the next support here. It's a nice range, 35 pips, 40 pips. looks pretty good if we do close below. Aussie dollar is almost the same position. If the 4-hour closes below, would be a nice confirmation, and it would have a nice range to fill to the downside. Pay to I forgot to activate it. No worries. It's taking too long. It's taking too long. I feel like the good moves are happening on New York this week, on New York session, and we're being left out. But it's not over yet. We have another 40 minutes until the candle close, so can still expect to have a breakout. Why not? Sometimes the whole 50 minutes pass by, no movement, and last 10 minutes you get a good move. Why don't you look at 15 or 30-minute charts for short trades? I don't look at lower time frames. Only 1 hour and up. Nescoffee, yes, true. USD I don't trade that. These pairs are secondary. The CHF pairs, the NZD pairs. USD CHF, pretty big drop. The next step on USD CHF is reaching this daily support. Yeah, CHF pairs are the fake out kings, true. USD CHF looks like it's going to reach the next support, so there's more room to drop to the downside. GA looks like it's at daily resistance. No, you can't buy USD CHF. Well, you can, but it's not what I would do, because there's no confirmation for buying USD CHF. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, Euro NZD might give us a trade later on, or maybe this hour, who knows. If we do close above this 1 hour, then it would give us a trade. USD CAD is rejecting. Still nothing official, only CAD CHF. Hello, first time here, welcome. I'm more of a long trader. I don't know why, but when I journal my trades, most of them are longs. Sometimes I have short trades, but like 80% of them are long. There are two different type of traders. The ones that 80% of the trades are buys, and the ones that 80 or 90% of the trades are sells. I am the buy one. Raza, you can't buy USD CHF because you don't have any confirmation. You need to see what we do here first. You need to wait for confirmation to take a trade. That's why I said if you are new, take some time to go and watch the previous webinars just to see what we do here, because if you don't know what we do, or you're gonna have to spend the next days with us to understand what we do. GU, if GU goes above the previous candle, it might break above. That's possible, even though I wouldn't like that. I like shorts better, but if we do get a break above, why not? We can try it. No, CAD CHF, it's not, didn't come yet. Needs to come for a retest if you want to take a trade. And now it's not coming. Still rejection. It's not rejecting. If it does the move first, then it comes for retest. I don't know if I'm gonna take it. It's not gonna be valid for me anymore. Why is your preference a long trader? Is that long setups play out better than shorts? I don't know, to be honest. I just feel more comfortable taking longs every time. I don't know the real reason. It's just preference. Looks like GU is about to break above. This is a very good level for GU. If it does break, we're gonna have a nice move. Invert your charts. There's no need. I like buys. I like to take buys. What about EURUSD? EURUSD is too messy, I think, but we have a resistance here, and we had a few rejections. So, to be honest, I would just skip EURUSD. It is too messy, so many zones in between, and this level looks good. Can't say it doesn't look good, but I don't know how much it's gonna respect it. We have a lot of rejections at this price here too. I don't know. What do you call a retest? Touching previous price and getting rejected, or just touching previous price? When you have a breakout and price comes and touch the previous broken support or resistance, that's the retest. And then gets rejected and goes to the upside. In this case, if we do have a break above, then when price comes, touches the support, that's the retest. And we expect continuation. Yes, as you can see on so many webinars that I've been doing until now, you can see that I draw zones on 1 hour. I just draw the zones. Some questions you guys ask just need more attention and they're already answered. Look at all these pairs. All these zones I draw on the 1 hour, and it's been 1 hour and or more, almost 2 hours. I've been drawing zones on the 1 hour, and I still get the question, what time frame do you draw zones? I think it's a lack of attention here. NZD JPY. No, I'm not gonna look at these pairs, guys, to be honest. I don't trade them. I don't trade them. Simply, I don't trade them, and I don't want to get involved with them. EuroCAD, maybe it's gonna break above from what I see here, but still. GU looks the best. USD CAD, overall USD CAD is still bearish. USD CAD is still bearish overall. If you go on the daily, you can see that. Still bearish. All we can do is try to find trades in between because it's been too long. I still think needs to do a correction to the upside, but who knows? We had this big move 2 days ago, and it all got, price went all the way down again, recovered that move. So Yeah, all we can do is wait for this to break. If it doesn't happen, then the price probably is going to drop. We can wait for the support to break. That can be an option too. The best for now looks GU. Only breakout we have is on CAD CHF, which is not moving at all right now. It's still the same place. Herman, UJ is too messy. I think I would just skip it. There are too many zones in between. I would just stay away from it right now. Look at the chart, it's too messy. We have too many zones. I don't like to see that. Sometimes it can go a whole month and I don't trade a pair like UJ, even GJ. It can go a whole month maybe and I don't take a trade on GJ. Maybe it's been 1 month since I took a trade on GJ. If I go through my trades, I can confirm that. Why? Because I'm not getting what I need. Maybe it does break and retest, but I'm just not there when they happen. That can be another thing too, that the reason why I'm not getting break and retest on GJ, because when they happen, I'm not there. So I miss them. And I can't say it's not doing break and retest, because it is. I'm just not there when they happen. I don't take profits at 10 pips if there is no reason. I usually wait for 20 pips. If I reach 20 pips, then I can secure 80% or 50% sometimes if I see that there's a good chance of continuation. So it depends. I don't have CHF pairs. I don't trade them. Only CAD CHF because it had a good setup here. That's why I opened it, but I don't usually trade it. It doesn't matter if it's with USD or with other pairs. I don't trade CHF pairs. Only this time I saw a good opportunity, so I thought let's try it. But not getting the chance. The reason why I would cut a trade short would be if we hit another zone. Simple. If let's say we have a trade here, so we enter here and our target is all the way up here, but in this range we have a resistance here, so this would be the reason why I would cut my profit short and I would take some profits and secure, because we might reject this resistance. So that would be a reason why I wouldn't wait for price to go 20 pips, let's say, just because there's a chance of a rejection here. And that's why I would move my stop at break even to protect my profits. Let's see. I just hope we don't end up without a breakout in this hour too. We should have something at least. Even though it doesn't matter because we still have New York session. Yeah, GUI is also 4 hours, so it's a pretty good level here. It's also daily level, so if it does break, it's gonna be a nice move. Just be patient until the trade comes. Do not rush things. That's what I said. I'm not trading Euro USD because there's too many zones in between. See, we can have rejection for this level. If it does come for a retest after the breakout, chances of being a fake out are higher. So we try to avoid that because one of the main reasons why fake out happens is because price coming from another zone. Do you have a Discord group? No. Don't use Discord. If we don't have a convincing breakout here, I'm not gonna take it. We need at least 10 pip breakout on GU because GU is more volatile, so we need a good breakout. We can't take 2-3 pips breakout trade because it's not enough for GBP. It can easily go all the way down after. Can't risk it with taking trades with 2-3 pips breakouts. I'd rather take GU than GCAD. GU is way better. How was your USD CAD trade day before yesterday? It was perfect. It went around 100 pips. It was very nice. GBP looks very bearish. Yes, it does. It is very bearish. Let's see. We have another 10 minutes left. We'll see what happens after. Maybe I should watch a movie while I wait here. There's no favorite movie. I mean, there are so many good movies, you can't choose. You simply can't choose. There's too many good ones. For GU, my target's gonna be the next resistance. $33 pip range, pretty good. But first we need to see if we're gonna have a breakout at all. It's 9 minutes and it's not closing above. Should have been 10 pips above by now to have a good break. Did you watch the Avengers? Of course. Of course I watched them. If anyone has seen Prison Break, that's one of the favorite shows ever for me. So good. It is very, very, very good. CAD CHF looks like it's down for us already, almost 10 pip move, and it's reaching next support here. I don't know if I'm gonna take it anymore because it's almost there. Which Prison Break season was your favorite? I don't know. All of them. They're so nice. Money Heist, that's also forgot about it, but it's very nice too. Money Heist is one of the best. Breaking Bad is good, but Prison Break is way, way better. Billions? I watch Billions too. Billions is very nice too. I watched a season or two, I don't know. Can you please smile? Yes, I can. The Professor or Michael Scofield? Interesting question. Professor is very smart, but Scofield is also very nice, very smart. I can't choose. That's a hard question. I think Michael Scofield is better. It's smarter in going out of all these high security prisons is way harder. No, no, no. Don't mention Arturo Roman because I hate him. Feel sorry for him, but I feel like everyone hates him. He has such a bad role in the show. Okay, 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. Let's see what happens. We should start watching movies lately. We haven't been taking any trades. It's too slow. Slow market. Very slow. Peaky Blinders. I watched a few episodes and I didn't like it in the beginning. It's very weird because everyone says that it's a great show. Maybe only the beginning is not that interesting, then it gets better, but I stopped watching it after. We'll see. Maybe I'll give it a try again. I'm not in any trade, guys. Of course I'm not. Still waiting. Still waiting for a good setup. GU, it's not gonna be good. It's 2 minutes left and it's not closing like we want to. It's not gonna be even 5 pips breakout. I've seen a lot of movies. Trust me, there are so many movies that I've watched, and sometimes when I watch a movie, it's like too obvious. I already know what's gonna happen. You know, movies should be more complicated. They're most of them they're like basic. You can guess what happens pretty easy. Okay, we have a close on GBP. And it's not good. It's not good. There's not a good breakout. It's not breakout at all. So I think just gonna have to wait for another hour. Let's see if we do have any breakouts. Euro NZD was about to push above, but it got rejected again. So there's no breakout. GCAD not clear for me. EuroCAD closed above this resistance, but it's gone right at the next one. So we're in between. EuroCAD is right at resistance now. If it comes, it's going to be like a rejection. CAD CHF didn't come for a retest, went all the way down. No trade there yet. USD CAD closed below. Maybe the next hour it's going to push. We'll see about that. UJ got rejected from the support that we talked about. Only Euro AUD closed above. Looks like a break and retest, but I don't know if we can trust it. Daily is at this resistance. It's too risky. I think I'm gonna skip this too, and from what I see, it's gonna be another hour of waiting, unfortunately. But what can we do? We don't want to force trades. Euro USD hit this resistance. Now coming for retest is going to be risky, but you can give it a try. Just use less risk maybe. CAD JPY, what about CAD JPY? Where's CAD JPY? CAD JPY, yes, broke below, but it went straight to next support. So I think would be too risky, and this 4-hour support is very strong. You need to be careful.
So,
yes.
I just thought that yesterday it broke out of the range of 18.600, right, at 4 p.m.
600.
Yes, at 4 p.m. Yeah, right there, the blue candle.
Yeah.
And I just thought that this candle right now did the retest, and also it's the daily retest, but I'm not sure about it.
Oh, so you're thinking about buys?
Yeah, that was what I thought.
Okay. No, I thought about you thinking about sells on this small consolidation box. Okay, the buys. What can I say? The thing is, see, we are getting rejected from this resistance. We can have some continuation to the upside, but I just think would be too risky to take it.
Because you are coming from another zone, right?
Yeah, we are coming from another zone. It's a 4-hour resistance. It's also daily resistance. It's like we're stuck in between these two zones, and what can I say? I don't know. I mean, if I knew this before, I didn't really thought about it at all. We could see and maybe we would enter on this candle because now it's gone already. 10 pips moved to the upside. I don't know. Now maybe it's too late, but totally forgot. I didn't think about that at all. I just saw you guys saying retest, retest, but I didn't know for what you're talking about. That's
Actually,
why it's good to send charts.
yeah, I saw the message on Telegram and I was looking at it, and on my chart, I just saw that it make the retest for buys, but I wasn't sure about it, so I just texted you, but it was
Yeah,
missed already, so.
I saw the message too on Telegram, and I said, "What are these guys talking about?" Jesse said, "CJ broke support." Then I took a look, and I thought that it's saying about this one. Then you said about buys, so I don't know. It's already gone if we would want to take a buy here, but it's gone now. I mean, we could try it when it was making the retest. Now I don't know. Should wait now. We're late to the party.
It's Ed.
Hey, what's up?
And can you take a look on EC 4 hour?
You're a cat 4 hour. Yes, of course. So 4 hour, you're a cat. What about it?
Don't you think that this zone below can hold much more than this one that the price is touching now?
It can, but it is risky, risky one. We can try that. Let's just take a look at the daily first. Let's look at the daily first. We might see some continuation, to be honest, from the daily, but it's just going to be a risky trade. That's all. But we can try it. I mean, on the 4 hour, this zone looks like a stronger one, stronger than the one above this. I mean, we can try. Maybe we can have some continuation to the next one, and it might cause some problems, but we might break that and continue to the next one. I don't know. We can give it a try. We can. Just gonna be a little risky coming all the way down here, which means also it can probably go equal with the previous breakout candle, which is the breakout candle. That's what I don't like sometimes. But we can give it a try. Let's see. I mean, since it's a 4 hour close also, I don't see this going all the way down. We can give it a try. The entry should be around 600. Stop loss below where 4 hour candle opened, which is the breakout candle too. So 12 pips I think should be enough. We'll see if it does come a little lower here. We'll give it a try. It's coming from another resistance. The thing is, most of the trades now are doing the same. There are too many levels in between, so basically we don't have a choice. We don't have a choice other than taking the risk. So we'll give it a try here too. Gold can push up, yes. Let's see, it needs to come a little deeper. Then I'll be more comfortable taking it. Okay, let's see. It's nothing clear, man. Nothing clear. Everything is so messy right now. We have a 4-hour breakout on CAD CHF. Now, the ideal retest would be at this level, but I don't know if we're gonna get that. It would be ideal to retest this, then continue down. We'll see, maybe we'll get that. But did we have any CAD news today? Yeah, later on a speech. In 2 hours, interest rate decision. Then USD initial jobless claims. Yeah, some nice movement, maybe it's gonna be. So you're a cat. Waiting for a cat. Honestly, I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna skip it because since the interest rate decision is coming, we might see some weird moves on euro. So I'm gonna skip it. I'm not gonna take it. We'll have to wait maybe until after the news. Maybe that's why we're not having good movement right now, because it's waiting for the news. At least euro pairs. So news in 2 hours, maybe it's gonna take an hour to start to move, then it's gonna be too close to the news and still gonna have to make a decision to close before the news or not. So better stay away, not give that stress to ourselves at all, and just wait. We'll see. We're not in a rush, you know. If we wait, we might get a trade later on. The day is long. We can wait and see. Maybe GU is going to give us a trade, even though we have USD news later on. Can affect it. We'll see. I think I'm not going to take any trades right now. Gonna have to wait till I see a good decision, you know, a good setup. We are risking real money. We need to be picky. We need to take the trade only when we are very comfortable with it. If there are doubts on a trade, it's not a good sign. EA, what about EA? EA, I can't trust EA. I said that EA is at daily resistance, and that just happened. We got rejected, as expected. So stay away from EA for now. We'll see what happens later. Yeah, so since we don't have any setups coming up. CAD CHF it's gonna be one, but it just depends how much time it's gonna take to come for a retest, since it's a 4-hour one. So what if it doesn't move before? Then I'll probably just skip it. But I think when it comes, we're gonna have a rejection. It's pretty strong resistance, and it should reject when it comes. Give us like 10-15 pips rejection at least. Then after it, we'll see. So we'll have to wait for another hour. I'm gonna have to go then, guys, since we don't have any setups right now. We'll look New York session. Maybe after the Euro news, we'll look for an entry. And it's gonna bring more volume, hopefully, because this whole London session was so slow. Didn't give anything. Whole pairs didn't move more than 10 pips. Only CAD CHF moved. All of them too slow. Anyway, we're gonna have to go now. Thank you all for being here. Have a nice day. And see you tomorrow. Today was very slow. We'll see if we're going to take any trade on New York session. Hopefully we get a chance. And hopefully New York session is going to bring more volume. Thank you all. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.